Well, welcome to episode 31 of Running a Fever. And this is going to be my second time out in my return. My triumphant return was last week, and this is just going to be stubborn return. I don't know what you want to call it. But last week went really well. Very happy that I didn't have any negative effects from the run. My knee felt just fine afterwards, all the way through. Now, when I say run, I walked half a mile, so it was low impact, definitely, and probably not much more than I would do in a normal day. But that's okay. I mean, that's how you get back into it, is you start one step at a time, 1 minute at a time, one run at a time. And so the workout today, I plan for it to be exactly the same. We're going to do half a mile, and hopefully, so if today's workout goes fine, then the plan is to go to twice a week. So next Tuesday, everything goes well. Here's the thing, scheduling so many things in my life, and sometimes I need to just scale back, but I've got a Bible study, another class at a different church. I've got a breakfast scheduled on Tuesday. Not sure when I'll fit it in, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be later in the evening, so it'll be cold. But that's the plan. Tuesday to do exactly the same thing. Then come back here next Saturday and do exactly the same thing. Maybe do that for a couple of weeks and go to 3 times a week. And then we're going to stay at 3 times a week for a really, really, really long time. I think that is probably the way to go, maybe indefinitely. I don't know. And I'm thinking of maybe doing the walking, running thing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then maybe doing some strength training on Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or something like that. There's a really very reasonably priced gym nearby, and a lot of people I know are members there, and I think I might sign up there. I think it's only like $6 a month or something insane like that. It's probably government subsidized or something. But I'm thinking of trying out to see I may ask around, because, one of the things I'm concerned about is it being too crowded. And typically gyms, a lot of people sign up. Not many people actually go. But if it's crowded, then it's not really worth it for me. I don't really like waiting around. I want to have plenty of machines, so there's no waiting. And it's going to have to be, I'm not going to probably be able to adjust my schedule according to that. But anyway, that is what I'm tentatively thinking about doing. I don't think running or walking every day is going to be a thing. Maybe 4, 5, or 6 times a week, theoretically possible, but I think 7 days a week is definitely out. 4 is probably more likely than anything else. But for now, we're going to see if we can do 1 today, and then maybe 2 in the coming week. 2 workouts, and that'll be great. But the important thing is, I'm here. Got through this ordeal with the knee. Did not discourage me from doing my workouts. And here I am again to do another workout. Okay, doing a little bit dynamic stretching here. Leg crosses, my normal routine here I'm trying to get into. Kind of cool. 49 degrees on the thermometer in the car. Feels cooler to me, but then I've been sitting around all day. I got the hood up. I didn't dress extremely warmly. A couple layers on. No gloves. No hat. All right, just taking it easy. No reason to get bent out of shape. We just want to show that we can do this. Can't get to the second step unless you put your foot on the first step. That's what we're doing. Step at a time. In case you're not looking at my stats, good news, I've lost about 30 pounds in the last 3 weeks. A little complications last week. And the thing that you need to be careful about is just, of course, going too extreme. The first week I fasted for way too much. I lost 15 pounds, but wasn't really worth it. Second week, I think I fasted for 1 day. And only lost 6 pounds that week. And the third week, I lost 9 pounds, but I did not fast at all. In fact, I ate 3 meals a day. So what I've been doing is basically eating apples for breakfast and lunch, and a small salad for supper. Normally wouldn't be that restrictive, but I have been, here's an unpleasantness alert, have a colonoscopy scheduled for Monday. So there is a day of prep in which I can't eat any solid food, but the whole week is kind of prep as well. I was told to eat light, but keep my bowels moving. So that's what I've been doing. Some pretty good wind here. Blew my hood off. So it's went pretty well. So I'm probably about 8 or 9 pounds lighter than I was when I did this last week. Still a long way to go. I don't really intend to lose 10 pounds a week, although it would be good to lose 5 pounds a week on average. In the last 3 weeks, it's been 10 pounds a week. So get to more even keel. I know it's going to be difficult, more difficult as time goes on. The first pound's a lot easier to lose than the 60th. That's my goal for this 12-week exercise, having a contest, the Biggest Loser contest at work, and hopefully some money. Money is good because, as I was talking about clothing, learned a lot about shoes, socks, underwear, and reflectivity. Today I was shopping for some rain gear, something I've expressed concern about. It's pretty easy to pay $100 for a rain jacket. You can go way up from there. I think some of them are like $600, but maybe I can take that money and invest into my equipment. So I just made the turn. I'm feeling the knee. It's not like I'm not feeling it at all, but I'm not limping. I think that's important. If I'm limping, I really don't want to be out here. That's an indication that I'm not ready to be out here. I'm feeling it a little bit, but I think we're doing okay. Not gonna go crazy, not walking at a terribly fast pace. And we're already halfway done. The thing about this whole deal is I want it to continue. And although I set a goal of running this course twice in 1 day, if I don't reach that goal, then just being out here on a regular basis by the end of the year, that will be awesome. That means I'm probably going to be much healthier. And I really believe what Nick told me about the first 18 months being more physically destructive, that I'm more prone to injury than what happens after that. I know there are many runners and people who are actually running on a regular basis, even competitively, at my age and older. That gives me hope. I also think it's going to be much easier now that I've lost 30 pounds, and hopefully more as time goes on. So I kind of told you what I'm doing. It's an aggressive diet, not something I would want to do for the long term. And I sort of alluded to the trouble that I've had Thursday evening, starting in mid-afternoon. I had trouble sleeping, that I was having some, I felt like, stomach pain, just lower abdomen pain. And I believe it was probably due to gas. And I know apparently fiber can cause trouble with that. And of course, if I'm eating just apples and lettuce, I'm getting a lot of that. At first I thought it was just that I hadn't eaten enough, and so I ate more. I can't remember what I did, but I ate more in the last couple of days. Done the same. I think I had sausage on Friday morning, and had it's more than 4 ounces. I think probably 6 to 8 ounces probably of chicken on my salad last night. The salad was pretty big, really too big. It's interesting, your stomach gets accustomed to the volume that you put into it on a regular basis. So anyway, that's one of the things about not having a balanced diet. And another thing is the energy and nutrients that your body needs. Of course, I've been studying for this big exam, and so I needed lots of brain power, right? So I couldn't really get that with apples and lettuce. So Tuesday and Wednesday, I think both, I had shrimp cocktail for breakfast, which may sound terrible to you, but it's not really that bad. And I got a good shot of protein. Howdy. Good shot of protein there. More and more I'm adding these things to my diet. Not really that much of a surprise, things that I've eaten before as part of weight loss diets. And we're already done. I didn't really get a chance to get warmed up very much, but we're done with that. Went okay. Felt the knee a little bit today, but not really a limp, so not really worried about it. Definitely not painful. Just one of those things. I'm very sensitive now to what my body's doing. I think we're a go for Tuesday or sometime, hopefully mid next week, to do a second workout. So as I was saying, some foods that I use, it's also if you're doing a high protein, low carb diet. So now I've got in my cupboard, I have tuna, cans of tuna, and sardines, which you may not like those. There are foods that I don't like, so everybody's diet has to be different. And I could get really tired of something if I eat it every day. Like I know I'm not going to be able to do salad every day forever. Pizza every day, I could almost do that, but that's not going to help me. So yeah, having these alternatives, and this week I've kind of missed some of that with the colonoscopy prep. So having options is important. And it's okay to have sausage patties and mustard for breakfast. And you can still lose weight if you do that now and then. You can't have sausage, eggs, bacon, hash browns, biscuits, and gravy every single day. I'm still doing well. It's not really willpower. I don't have willpower. I really don't. I need to focus on something external. That needs to be something good and worthwhile and important to me, not just, oh, I really want to look good in jeans or something. Anyway, so that's what you're doing for me by listening to this podcast. I've got a podcast to have to do. People listening to it makes it important and worthwhile for me to do this. If I can't see and visualize my health and do it because of my health, then this allows me that extra incentive to do it. You've played an important part in whatever improvement to my health has happened. So keep that in mind. So today I had grapefruit for breakfast. I'm probably going to have tuna for lunch, 1 can of tuna, and yes, I'm probably going to have some mayonnaise, hopefully not a whole tablespoon, which would be something god-awful, probably 1,500 calories or something. I don't know. It's at least 100 calories. Mayonnaise is delicious, and it's full of fat. But I got to have a little bit of that with my tuna. It's a little easier with sardines because I have cocktail sauce and a little Tabasco with that, and it's definitely way less than 100 calories for the sauce anyway. I don't know what the whole meal is. But I need to be careful because if I'm not intentionally exercising, I'm not burning as many calories. And that's another thing. You know, I get busy at work, but I try to pay attention when my watch tells me that it's time to get up and walk around, and try to build up my step count in addition to my intentional workouts so that I can burn more than, 700-800 calories in a day so that I can eat more than 400 calories in a day. That would be really nice and more healthy. So, yeah. Anyway, good day today. Thanks for being with me. And I've obviously still got the fever for this, and I hope that you keep the fever as well. RunningAtFever.com. See you next time.
This is the Paddle Up Podcast Network. PaddleUpMedia.com.